Bob Banks has been a constant. So 2 down. And now the DH, Bob Banks. Bringing some pop at the plate recently, averaging more than a home. Deep drive down the line, foul ball. Banks measures 6'2", batting third today, and usually in left field, but today he's the designated hitter. Here's a grounder right side, and it stays fair. Makes the turn, heads for second base. The throw in there safely. Bob Banks will hit next. Cracked a double the first time at bat. And that one fouled off. Miller leading off first with 2 away. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A 2-run blast, and they add on. It's 5-zip. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. That's home run number 3 of the game. 90th home run of the season. And they tack on 3. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Line drive and foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty.
Come on, ball, get on up.
That's a hit. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, I'd be most confident in an act of God. Wallops this one out towards right center. And it gets by. 1 runs in. Runner around third. Also crosses the plate. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, I'd be most confident in an act of God breaking it up. Nothing else has really come close. And it's a pop-up.
I got it.
Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Banks was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. Blasted off. Bob Banks getting set for this one. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Bob Banks caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 home runs. Foul ball there. Bedell, 6'2" righty, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2020. This one high in the air, out to left center. And there's 2 away. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, John Frank Salazar. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. Swing and a foul straight back. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. Next pitch misses. Ball 1. That one just misses. I'm sure he wanted the strike call up in the zone there, but now that it was called a ball, he'll have to adjust to deal with how the plate ump's calling this game. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Jose Cordova. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to left, down the line. Carrying near the fence, and that is a foul ball. Popped up left side.
I go. Take it.
2 down.
Batting third.
Jose
the
Barrero
shortstop,
digs in now.
Barrero.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Cardinals, Braden Jobert.
Braden Jobert.
He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Swings through it. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Miller. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Jimmy Crooks getting ready to hit. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. Fastball for a strike. That's a strikeout looking. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Here's the center fielder, Won Bin Cho. Grounds this one to the right side. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 1 gone, runner at first. Bob Banks now at the plate. Hot right now, 6 hits in yesterday's game. And that one fouled off.
Hey, keep
The
it
pitch.
going. Need you right here now.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
The right fielder, number 6.
Add one more to his remarkable hit streak. This seems to go
Leading
on
up
and
for
on with
Springfield,
no
the
end
first
in
baseman,
sight.
RJ.
I hope everyone is fully aware that they're unlikely to ever witness something like this again. What a story. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Noah Menlinger. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. On the ground to the left. Throw to first in time. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Miguel Ugueto. To the left side, but it is well foul. The 0-1 offering. Foul ball there. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. On the ground, right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 9 straight set down. Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping today. Back here in Springfield, Missouri, bottom of the 4th inning, settles under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. Cordoba, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
1 strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-2, rocks and fires. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 outs already in the home fourth. So up
Now
next,
batting,
Jose Barrero.
shortstop, Jose.
3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. And a swing and a miss. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So digging in, Bob Banks, 1 for 2. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1.
Nice rip.
And a base hit. Around second on his way to third. And here comes the runner. Comes across to score. Another day, another hit as his unbeatable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, I'd be most confident in an act of God breaking it up. Nothing else has really come close. Jobert stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. This is a more patient at bat than we've seen from the rest of this lineup. He's done well to get ahead 2-0. That one misses. No reason to get over-aggressive in this 3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. Vargas has a beat on it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Jimmy Crooks. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot. But then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. The Cardinals, with a 0 in the hit column so far. Foul ball, still 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Won Bin Cho. 0 for 1 so far. 2 outs, bases empty. Strike 2. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Swing and a miss. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ballgame. It's the large lad Burger's big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. One and one. Here's the pitch. Comes up empty. Strike 2. The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside. Good job mixing locations. Got it. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Noah Menlinger grounded out to short the first time up. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Out to short. In plenty of time to first.
Now batting, number
Next
13.
up for the Cardinals, Miguel Ugueto. Rolled out to second in the first AB. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. Swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Perfect. Runner at first. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bob Banks. In the air, out towards right center. This one pretty far back. And that is out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Cardinals, John Frank Salazar.
Strike 1.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2, and the delivery. Right side, and that's just foul. Set down looking. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh. And now the right fielder, Jose Cordoba, struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. There's a strike up high. Bouncing ball here rolls foul. The Cardinals held hitless so far in the game. Swings and misses. Way out front for strike 3. Next up, Jose Barrero, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And swing and a miss. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up and 3 down. Inning over. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Braden Jobert. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. And here's
Now
the catcher,
batting,
Jimmy
the
Crooks.
catcher,
The righty-lefty
Jimmy.
splits there.
Corrupt.
The Cardinals down by 4 runs. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Miller. Throw to first in time. And he's really closing in on this now with 4 outs remaining. Juan Bin Cho, the next to hit.
Oh. 1-0.
And it's 1-1.
1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. 1 out and runners at first and second. Next is the designated hitter, Bob Banks. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's carrying. On the warning track and hauls it in.
The right fielder.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm. Down to their last out on the road, still without a hit today. Defense has really contributed today, but has a shot at the no-no right here. Ground ball, this one should do it. There it is, a no-hitter. Bob Banks getting locked in. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 homers so far in this series. Swing and a rocket. Back there. And out of here. Made them pay for that one. 4th home run of the series. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Deep to center and forget it. Long gone. A solo shot. His second of the night. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That well struck, right field. Can't squeeze it. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Chance at a triple. one more to his remarkable hit streak. This
Now
seems to
batting,
go
the
on
center
and
fielder.
on with no end in
The batter,
sight.
the designated
I hope
hitter,
everyone
Bob
is fully
Banks.
aware that they're unlikely to ever witness something like this again. What a story. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. The 0-1. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. A massive shot. 3rd home run of the game.
Now batting,
The
designated
6th
hitter,
of the
Bob
series.
Banks.
And they take the lead. It's 7-5. A pivotal moment in this game. That homer might be the most important swing in this one. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. Out of here. That's gotta feel good. 7th home run of the series. And they tack on 3. This one hit to second might be it. On to first. Ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Bob Banks with an off. So 2 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Bob Banks. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see if that momentum carries over to this one. Right side, hard hit. There with plenty of time. Inning over. End of a half inning of play. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Barrero. 1-2, here's the pitch. In the air to left. Dives, but can't make the catch. He turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. And he's out, cut down, and that ends the inning. We played 1 inning. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Banks, 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Glove side, but it gets through. In comes the run from third to add on. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. As we go to the last
Leading
of the
up
third,
for the
stepping to the
Cardinals,
plate now
the
for
catcher,
Springfield, Jimmy Crooks.
Crooks.
In the air, along the left field line. It falls in, and that's a knock. Now he turns for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Batting 8, the right field.
Bases are empty with 2 away.
Now
the
batting,
left fielder, Bob Banks.
Banks.
1 for 2. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. That one's socked to left field. And that one is out of here. Flexes the power with that swing. A solo
Now
shot.
batting,
And they
left
tack
fielder,
on to their
Bob
lead.
Banks.
It's 6-2. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. Now the throw comes in, runner holds at third. Add 1 more to his remarkable hit streak.
batting,
This seems to
right
go
fielder.
on and on with no
Now
end
batting,
in sight.
left fielder,
I hope
Bob
everyone
Banks.
is fully aware that they're unlikely to ever witness something like this again. What a story. This one is labeled. Should be trouble for the defense. Coming around third. 1 run comes across, headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. It's offline and the run scores. Add 1 more to his remarkable hit streak. This seems to go on and on with no end
Now
in
batting,
sight.
center
I hope
fielder,
everyone is
One-Man
fully aware that they're
Show.
unlikely to ever witness something like this again. What a story. Lined into right. gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Bob Banks comes into this one. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Made them pay for that one. That is 9 homers this series. And they lead it. It's 2-0. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. There in plenty of time ends the inning. So no run. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Banks, he's already gone yard in this game. Hammer to right, that one has the distance, it's gone. A 3-run home run. Second home run of the game. And they tack on 3.
Joe Bear.
Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Around first and digging for second. Here comes the throw. The tag, out!
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Bob Banks. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Home run. Leaves the yard to left. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. To the warning track, to the wall, and touch 'em all. It's a home run. Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Joshua Baez. Ground ball to short. This should do it. Miller. On to first. Ball game. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Bob Banks with an off. So 2 down. Bob Banks will hit next. A historic game last night. One of the rare times you'll see somebody hit 4 home. Oh, and now this one's high and deep. Way back there, has a chance. Gone. 100th home run of the year. Beyond belief. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. Ripped on the ground to second. Play made, that ends the inning. No run.
Hey, big moment.
Next up, the designated hitter, Bob Banks. Back in the first inning, he delivered a solo shot that I'm sure he's looking to build on here. Now this is a laser to left. Oh my goodness, he got it. Tremendous catch. Terrific play on the dive, and you know the team is fired up after that one. Always nice to see your teammate putting everything on the line. 1 out and 2 on. And now the DH, Bob Banks. Positively robbed of a base. Yeager. Quick feed to second for 1. Quick work out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs. Miguel Ugueta getting ready to hit.
Number 13.
Skied to left, and this should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs